Hello, this is Lacquerography, and you are looking at my nail polish rack for the winter of 2024. Seasonal racks help to keep me focused, organized, and efficient when I need a quick polish change during a busy work week, or if I'm looking for a fun, seasonally relevant mani that I may not be as drawn to in other seasons throughout the year. For my winter 2024 rack, all of these polishes are untried, so I'm highly motivated to get these all on my nails this season. Let's take a closer look. Let's start in on the reds. The first polish up is by Essie, and this is the Love by Essie line. And this is color 180, I Am the Moment. This one is by All Mixed Up Lacquers. Forbidden Fruit Tastes Sweeter, and this one is from PPU from November 2023, and the theme that month was Fairy Tales. This next one up is by Glisten and Glow. It's called Nirvana Unplugged in New York, and this is from October 2023's PPU. So unfortunately, again, no longer available. Moving along onto the pinks, this one is by KB Shimmer. There's a nap for that, and this one's reflective. You can really see the sparkle there. This next one up is by Essie, and it's part of their Gel Couture line. This one is color number 68, and it's called Last Nighty. Looks like there's a bit of a hint of a shimmer sparkle going on there. I'm really curious to know if that will show up on my nails. This next one up is by Bee's Knees Lacquer, Sophie. Now heading into the more orange, I mean, it's really tough to tell sometimes orange versus brown when I'm talking about winter polishes. So this one I categorized, it's a little more coppery. I put it with the oranges. So this one is by Cuticula, and this one's called You've Got This. This next one up is another Bee's Knees Lacquer. This polish I received in a mystery box when Bee's Knees Lacquer was closing for a while. And this one was a former Hella Handmade Creations offering, so no longer available. Hella Handmade Creations is a collaboration website. And I believe that the polish name that goes along with this polish, because it is blocked out, was Set Your Heart Ablaze, I believe is the name of this polish. But please correct me if I've identified it incorrectly. I'd love to know the actual name, but I believe that the best match for this one is Set Your Heart Ablaze. This next one up is a newer Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one is called Pest Control. This one is by Pretty Beautiful Unlimited. And this polish is called Penelope. This next one up is by ILNP, and this one is called Apricot Cream. This next one is still a little bit orange leaning, but to my eye it's leaning a little bit more golden into the yellows. And this one is by Cleona Cosmetics. It's also from Polish Pickup, this time from November of 2022, and it's called Crackling Embers. There's a few smaller bottles in this row, so I'll do another one to stay within the yellows and golds. This one is by Garden Path Lacquers. And this one is called Find Another Way. And this one is from Polish Pickup from October 2023, and that was the 90s grunge theme. A great golden sparkle there. This next one is by Femme Fatale. And this one is called The Summer of 1970. And this last one in sort of that yellowy golds range, I've got Polished for Days, Gold Dust. Moving into the greens, this one is a very pale one. This one is by Lynn B Designs, and this one is called Gumdrop Mountains. There's quite a shift in there. This next one up is by Potion Polish. And this one is called Susie Do You Copy. This one was another limited edition polish, this time from Little Box of Horrors, from back in July of 2022. I'll do another one from this row because it's, again, a few smaller bottles in this row. And this one is a greenish teal. So this one is by Cadillacquer. And this one is called Into the Fire. It gets a little bit hard to categorize some of these ones. This one I think is also leaning a little bit more teal to blue. So let's just call these teals and blues coming up. So this is by BCB Lacquers. And this one is called Rise from the Ashes. And this is another limited edition one from Polish Pickup back in November 2023. And this was for the Fairy Tales and Folklore theme. Because it goes quite well, I'll do another one from this row. This one is by Sassy Cats Lacquer. And this one is called Autumn Warmth. It's like a nice creamy, deep teal shimmer. This next one up is a little bit more blue leaning. This one is by ILNP, Elsa. This one's back into the greens again. This one is by Polished for Days, Juniper. Actually, I got this one as a re-release. I didn't know about it actually the first time around, so I feel very lucky that I was able to get this in a re-release. Here's another polish that is very difficult to define. From this angle, I'm picking up a lot more of sort of a brilliant bright blue, but I believe that there's a significant amount of green in there as well. So this one is by Atomic Polish, and it's called Frog Stomp. And this one is from Polish Pickup from October 2023, and this one was from the grunge 1990s theme that month. This next one up is by a brand that I've actually never had the chance to get on my nails before. This one is by Virgo Moon. And this one is also from Little Box of Horrors from July of 2022, which was the Stranger Things theme. And this one is called Bob Newby Superhero. Really lovely blue here. And I'm very much looking forward to trying out this brand for the first time on my nails. This next one is another by Cadillacquer. And this one is called Brisk Morning, and this one was a Hypnotic Polish exclusive. Really interesting pale blue with lots of great blue glitters in there, incredible shimmer, very witchery looking. This next one is by Bedford and Grove. Again, hard to say. It looks like kind of a deep blue here, but there is a shimmer that's having it lean a little bit more greenish, perhaps back into the teals. But my eye right now is seeing predominantly blue. This one is called Dear God, This Parachute is a Knapsack. And this one is from their launch collection back in 2021. This was their Friends collection that they launched with. This next one up is by BCB Lacquers. And this one is called Double Stuffed. And this one was also from Polish Pickup from back in May of 2023. The theme that month was junk food. This next one up is a very deep looking navy. This one is by Essie from the Gel Couture line. This polish that I've had for quite a while and never had the chance to wear is number 400, and it's called Caviar Bar. This one looks like another really deep navy. This one is by Colores de Carol. This one is called The Lost Diadem, and this one is also from Polish Pickup from November 2023. And this one was also from the Fairy Tales and Folklore collection. Yeah, another very deep navy, but this one has quite a bit of a hollow sparkle to it as well. This next one, staying in the blue range, is by Bee's Knees Lacquer. And this one is called How Many Lives Does This Guy Have? And this one is another Polish Pickup offering. This time it is from March of 2023. And this next one had a lot of hype across the last year. This one is by Mooncat. And this polish is House of Hades. Such a brilliant shimmer there. This next one up is by Dreamland Lacquer. And this one is called A Perfect Snowy Day. And this one is from about a year ago, polish pickup from November 2022. And this one, it still looks to me like it's in that blue range, but there's a little bit of a purple flash happening in there as well. So another interesting one with sort of a purplish flash is by Ethereal Lacquer. And this one is called Coffee Cloud, and this one is also from Polish Pickup from March 2023. And this one appears to have a blue to purple kind of a color shift to it, and the base does have a neutral brown kind of look too. This one was one of the ones that was quite hard to categorize, but here we have it. This next one up is really the only one that I would classify truly as a purple leaning polish that I have on this rack. It's a little bit unusual for me. I love wearing purples. This one is by Polish for Days, and this one is 2023. This one is a very indigo looking blue. Most of the time it looks blue to me, but there is a bit of a purple lean to this one. It's very deep though. I look forward to wearing it. This one is another Cadillacer. And this one is called Everlong. This one was also from Polish Pickup from October 2023, the 90s Grunge collection. So much sparkle happening in this one. This next one up is another Cadillacer, many Cadillacers on this rack. This polish is called Illuminate. This one was another hard one to place on my rack. There is it's kind of a dusty looking periwinkle base almost, or cornflower. It's blue leaning. Also there is a bit of a purple lean to this one as well. Those flakies and the reflective glitter add something extra to it too, but there's also a grayed out quality. So anyway, difficult to categorize this one. I look forward to wearing it. It's full of sparkle and it should be great this winter. This next one up is quite a recent addition to my collection. This one is by Emily Damali. So many rainbows in that one. This one is called Sunstone Moonstone. Another one that was very tricky to categorize. I kind of put it in with the blues and purples. But just so much sparkle. So from here, heading more clearly into the browns and neutral range. This one, it's almost impossible to see the label there. This one is by ILNP. And this one is called Dash of Cocoa. Really nice, rich, sparkly brown. This one is much lighter. This one is by Night Owl Lacquer. So this one is called Watching the Snowfall. This one is from November 2022, and this one's from a collaboration website or box called the Indigos. This next polish is by Mooncat, and this one is called Dark Horse. Another brown, this one is by Lemming Lacquer, and this one is called It's Peanut Butter Chocolate Time. And I got this one from Polish Pickup from July 2022. This one was from their Rewind month. I'm not exactly sure when this polish was first available, but when I saw it was being offered again in 2022 for Rewind, I just thought the name was really adorable. I thought that the polish itself looked beautiful. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of a theme here going on with hollow for my winter rack. Here's another brown. Here's another very deep brown. This one is by Ethereal, and this one is called Espresso. Even though I have several sparkly rainbowy browns going on here with some hollow, I still find each one of these seems to have its own identity. I'm really looking forward to getting them all on my nails and seeing how I enjoy all of them. This next one up is by Stella Chroma, Cozy Sweater. Again, some more hollow. This one's hollow flakies. This one's a very different kind of brown or neutral. This one is by Great Lakes Lacquer. And this one was a small batch offering from them. This one is called What's in Your Hot Cocoa. A very noticeable green flash to this one. And now we're heading more into the blacks, grays, some sort of metallic silvers, and also some whites. This first one, it's impossible to see the label on this bottle because the polish is so dark, and it's printed unfortunately with the label here, which is actually on this side right here, is printed in black against that black polish. So you have to trust me when I say that this one is by Chameleon, which is another brand that I haven't had the chance to try out on my nails. This one is called Cats in the Cradle, and this one is a thermal polish, and this one is from Polish Pickup from October 2023. I bought quite a few this month. This one was from the 90s grunge theme that month. And I really do love wearing thermals in the winter. I mean, going from warm, toasty, mittened hands to the freezing cold outdoors and all those transitions in between. I should have a lot of fun this winter with this thermal. This one is another blackened polish. A little bit hard to define there though with all that shift and sparkle. This one is by Fair Maiden, and this one is called Trailblazer, and this one is another one that I picked up from Polish Pickup Rewind. I didn't have the opportunity to pick this polish up the first time it was offered. This one looks like a multi-chrome, like a black-based multi-chrome, black to red perhaps, and lots of hollow sparkle. This next one is another one by Polished for Days. This one is called Full Moon. If I recall, I think this one has a clear base and it has lots of silver hollow, and it's got black flakies as well. This next one appears a little bit more silvered or grayed. This one is by Stella Chroma. This one is called Fuzzy Blanket. I'm apparently very drawn to hollow for this seasonal rack. This next one up is by Girly Bits Cosmetics. And this one is called Fairies Wear Boots. Again, more hollow. This one is by Linby Designs. This polish appears to be a little bit more gray, possibly taupe as well. This one is called Merino. And more hollow, sparkling away there. This one is by Cirque Colors. And this one is called Tahitian Pearl. Quite a deep gray, but a lovely shimmer and rainbow hollow. This next one appeared quite gray actually when I had it near sort of the blues and purples. Although right now it's looking very purple, but this one is by Wildflower Lacquer. And this one is called Dolphin Obsession from their Back to the 90s Volume 1 collection. Yeah, another one, hard to categorize. I had it with the grays, but it with that bright shimmer. I'm curious to see how this one actually looks on my nails. This next one up is by Night Owl Lacquer, Atmosphere and Suspense. And this one is from the Fandom Flakies box from back in September 2022. This one is by Great Lakes Lacquer, Lake Superior Shenanigans, and this one is from November 2022's Polish Pickup. So this is another one that was very popular when it was released. It was available back in November 2022, and I still haven't worn this one yet. This next one is by Bee's Knees Lacquer, Celestina. This final one on my rack, last but definitely not least, this one is by Restored by Polish. This one is called Arctic Holiday, and this one is from, again, November 2022's Polish Pickup, the 'Tis the Season theme. That shimmer and those flakes really appear to play beautifully in the light. I can't wait to wear this one, especially on a sunny day. So that's it for my very large seasonal polish rack for winter 2024. I'm wondering, do you keep a seasonal rack? What are your favorite picks for the winter season, and especially for right now? winter 2024. I'd love to hear what your picks are. Please feel free to add your thoughts in the comments and we can continue on the conversation. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. I release nail polish related content as often as I can, and by subscribing, you won't miss out on any of the fun. Additionally, if you like seeing these types of seasonal rack videos, please consider giving this video a like. By doing that, it lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and it lets me know that this is the type of content that you enjoy seeing, and I'll make sure to put out content similar to this in the future. Wishing all of you a very happy, safe, and healthy winter season. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care.